just assume that at all times shit's on fire, something's melting, something's flooding. Like that's generally how it is. But yeah, it was sickeningly hot earlier. Like I was actually on the verge of like just throwing up. That's how bad it was. And it's gonna be worse tomorrow apparently. So, well, we're in December, so usually around about this time, something is usually on fire. Something's usually also flooding, and we normally got some like wild storms and some other shit going on. You know, just how summer is. All right. Oh my fucking god, mate. I don't think you're the one that was shooting me. I don't think you were shooting me. But you died anyway. Get lots of fans at you. I have one fan that's working at about half capacity. So it's pretty bad. It's really no relief. It's actually like laying next to an oven. If you got a meal cooking in the oven and you go stand near it for a couple of minutes and you've got like that radiation of like overly hot air that sort of comes out, it's like that. That's what it feels like. What's that? Or a plague of spiders. You forgot to mention that. Oh yeah. Look, Grim, I've actually only had like the little tiny baby huntsman. So you guys remember how I said that back last summer I was sitting on the couch and all of a sudden I was covered in like baby spiders and I was like, fuck that. I should have probably either sprayed the couch or I probably should have set it on fire. But then I started like monitoring what was going on with the spiders just to see how fast they grow. So anyway, I've been keeping an eye on a couple of spiders around the place and they're starting to like head towards sinks and stuff, which is kind of a problem. Anyway, there's a couple in my shower and whatnot, and pretty much when I lifted my face washer to have a shower the other day, I'm like, that one died. That got too close. You don't mess with like the stuff that I'm about to pick up and jump scare me and shit. I'm not up for jump scares when I'm having a shower, you know. So anyway, yeah, I've only seen the little ones around the place. That's it. Usually working at half capacity. Yeah. Look, it's actually a industrial fan. Like a ground fan. Fucking hell, Shally. That gopher is judging the fuck out of you, man. Everybody knows what you just did. For anybody that doesn't know, when I'm playing PUBG, I've got my headset at fucking maximum volume, so I'm like fucking akin for like all the jump scares because everything's so loud for me. But it's how I hear footsteps and shit. I also is that there? Yeah, hi. I thought so, mate. That is not crouch. Hold on. Would you please just... Oh yeah, run towards me. That'll help. Hold on. I'll come to you. I'll come to you. Oh man. I will hydrate in a second. Just give me a hot sec. Fuck that. I can't handle spiders. We'll just move places or... Does it? Burn the place down. Look. There we go. I have my cousin coming over in like a couple of weekends and she like legitimately will destroy stuff to get out of the way of like a spider in the vicinity. So I'm really hoping, since I haven't seen a big one for a while, that is not the fucking weekend that happens, because I would like to have my windows in place and doors on their hinges. I'm not actually exaggerating. She's so fucking petite, but she could fucking destroy the place if she tries. And I've seen her do it before. She's destroyed a window to get out of a room. I'm not joking. I don't blame her either. Like, holy shit. Like, I've talked about this a couple of times. There's a couple of times where I've been, like, off using the bathroom at, like, 2 a.m. or something like that. And, like, I'm just sitting there minding my own fucking business. And the next minute, this full-on fucking hand-sized huntsman just comes belting at me from, like, under the door. And I'm just like, where the fuck are my legs supposed to go in this situation? like, and then on the outside, there's my cat directing the spider inwards as if that was an acceptable situation. And yeah, that's just fucking, I've had that like 4 times, I think now. It's just normal. Like, the amount of times that I've just been like, I go for a shower or I go to the toilet and there's just a motherfucking spider the size of my face in there. Oh, you got a DBS. You're the one with that. I'll tell you what. Yes, I want your gun. Give it to me. I don't know where the guy you were shooting was, but I'll tell you what, I want your gun. Give me that. I fucking fought for that. Give me it. And I need to hydrate too. Hold on. Let me get this and go down here where I can kind of like hide a little bit. Sit here and get my drink. I like your cousin. So I'm usually working at half. Yeah. Hold on. Ah, cool. Um, I could probably do with a bigger bag, and I don't need that or that. I don't need that. I could do with more ammo. I could do with more grenades. I want to get you killed. That's all right. I don't really care if I die in PUBG. Like it happens. I can't fit more in here because too many. I didn't want to drop the entire thing. I don't want that. Give me the grenade. Jesus Christ. You have a car? Hold on. What? Fucking give me that back. Hold on. Give me that. Can I have that, please? No, I actually want to use it. Please fucking. I'll drop something. Just give me the thing and use it. Yeah, I'm gonna die. It's fine. Uh, so in that case, yeah, no, I don't really care. If I die, it's just back to lobby as next game. Like, it doesn't really bother me. There's sometimes where like I get killed in such a way that just like makes me question like how, and like some of those times I'm just more in awe of how I died. In that case, that was just greed. I just wanted the car, and I'm like, I would have been fine with the SKS and the shoddy. Well, since I got the DBS, I would have had great fun with the. He had the best shit though. He had a DBS and a fucking car. Doesn't Australia have the worst spiders? We do have a lot of the most venomous ones. The bigger ones usually. Well, I can't actually say that the bigger ones are not venomous because the funnel web spiders down south are like way venomous, and they're slowly moving up. What are you doing, Phoenix? Phoenix has joined us, and he thinks that he can climb me. And Azula is already up here. So Phoenix and Azula are my cats. Rainy doesn't know, but Phoenix has particularly decided to be an awkward little old man and like stand on me. I'm not sure what he thinks he's doing, but he's happy he's purring. Gosh, I haven't played this in ages. Yeah, so they brought out this new map called Rondo, which is what I'm playing tonight, and it's pretty nice. It's very pretty, so I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm just taking some time to try to explore and get used to it. What are you doing, Phoenix? I need my mouse hand. Can you keep going? There we go. Hey, go sniff Azula. She'll hate it. Is that White Widow is also. Is it? Oh, White Widow is also big and lethal. I haven't seen the White Widow Grim. I'll have to look that up later. I have Black Widow over here, and we have the Redback. We got the Redback as the variant. It's the same fucking thing. It's just we just call it something different. It actually is basically biologically the same thing. Ironically, as much as I've got arachnophobia and I'm not fond of spiders, I actually do watch a lot of videos and educational shit about them. I don't know why. I guess because they're like a mile away somewhere else in the world, or like far enough away. It's like watching a tornado. It basically is. As long as you're at like a safe distance, it's probably same kind of thing. But yeah, as far as spiders in my house go, like I don't really like it. I normally like I know a lot of people out there aren't going to enjoy like hearing that like I use chemicals and spray my house and shit, but like I legitimately take the time usually every year to spray my house for like crawling insects like roaches and spiders and all sorts of shit because like redback spiders can hide in anything basically as long as it's like a little bit dark and calm and undisturbed for like a couple of days they'll just nest there and they reproduce so fucking fast. But the huntsmans and stuff, they also have like 100 odd babies as well. This is the problem I've got with the huntsmans last year. The huntsmans, I learnt that you can actually hear the call of a male huntsman if it's big enough. And last year, I had my cousin over in my house as I heard the call. And I got her out very fast. I sent her home and then I explained why and she appreciated it. But yeah, they make sounds. So they sound like a I think it's a Seiko clock or a Swatch or something like that. It's an old style clock. If I can remember, if I can find out the sound, it sounds kind of like a rhythmic ticking kind of noise, but kind of ratty kind of sounding, kind of like gravelly kind of ticking noise, like a really old kind of worn out clock trying to tick kind of noise. Is the noise that they make. Usually, if one calls, they'll normally get a couple of females of various sizes turn up. There's always three there's usually 3, like one really big female and a smaller one. And yeah, so if you see one or you hear one, expect to see 3, and they're usually quite large because they're a breeding age and size. So yeah, I've come to that conclusion because I've always like whenever I've like managed to like kill one, I kind of like um, I kind of like contain it so that I know that I've got more coming. What's blocking the message? I don't know what. Like if you're getting a message that's blocking, I'm not seeing anything. So you must be having you must have a particular word that's what do you call it? One of the banned or blacklisted words or something like that for my channel must be in it. Like there's a few, and they're like very like relatively harmless words, but it was just that like a few of them were said consistently disrespectfully. So yeah, that's why they'd be banned. So it depends what you're trying to say. Like I know of a couple off the top of my head that it could possibly be, and I know that there's a couple of like emotes that get blocked as well because of that. I don't know what the like. I'm guessing that the Monka S would be for. Oh yeah, no, I'm not. I am not April. That's blocked because I had a few people that were 100% fucking would not stop calling me that, even though I asked them very nicely to stop calling me something that is not my name. I'm a Prolic, by the way. It's just a Prolic. So yeah, I ended up what do you call it, like blacklisting that word just to get it to stop. And once I did that, basically the people that were just constantly doing it disrespectfully just either fucked off or like got over it. So yeah. Oh yeah, Grim is one of my people that he's my best mate, right? But he's also one of the people that also like really consistently purposely kept saying some stuff. So yeah, he also has like his own couple of words that he's like abused the fuck out of that pulls up people nowadays as well because I haven't unbanned them. I think it's still kind of funny. But yeah, I don't know. If somebody's just gonna like I know you're not, please understand, I know you're not, but if somebody's like constantly just gonna be disrespectful and like purposely not call me like how I want to be called or something like that, like they could just either fuck off or they won't get to kind of thing. Like I don't fuck around with that. Also, I turned my headset down. I need to turn that back up. But I'm a-hole. I mean Grim. Lamau, at least I did a good job. Look, Grim, you were a fantastic, like, fucking addition to the start of my streaming career. Because, like, you really, like, opened my eyes to a few things. And also helped a lot, too, obviously. Grim helps, like, test out heaps of stuff for the channel, so it's great. I really appreciate that he does that for me. Like, he doesn't have to be here, but he is here, and I appreciate it. Good on you for handling it. About the spiders, bro. What the heck? I don't want to know. Oh man, I'm sorry. Sometimes like we get into conversation about it. It doesn't happen too often. I'll say that much. Just know I don't talk about them too much. It's just it is the season for them. This is about the time when they would be out, and sometimes we just get into those conversations. I'll tell you what. I want the grenade. Look, if you're going to keep running around out there... Where you going, mate? Oh, wait, there's another one. Let's get that way. Let's get this on single fire. Come on, mate. Oh, the other one got away. Where are you? Like, through there. Look, if I have to come for you myself, I will. I'm going to have to. Where'd you go? One's up here. You got to be hurt. You got to be real hurt. Hold on. Come on, mate. You're like there. Yeah, I'll go find him. Yeah, tell me if some spiders actually make noise. Yeah, they do. Does that make jokes to my mum that some spiders screech when they run at you? So, spiders in Australia do run at you. Spiders do run at you here. They also, I have witnessed them ride Phoenix before. That was not cool. So Phoenix, my cat, when he cornered one, But yeah, that was horrible because I almost patted the motherfucker. Like, not Phoenix, but like, I almost patted the fucking spider. I have, oh man, I won't trigger everybody. Like, close your ears for like 1 minute, please. It's just like, I have actually set my foot down on top of a spider before. I know what the motherfuckers feel like, and it's terrible. I didn't squish it because I realized what I was doing in the process and just let out like the most blood curdling screech in the process, but that happened. I hope it never ever fucking ever happens again. Don't ever get brown carpet. You guys are all good to like unplug your ears. It's probably been about 30 seconds. But yeah, I don't ever get brown carpet if spiders are that color. I need a scope, but you know what? We'll be right. The Hosey help word. Oh man. Oh yeah, you can full on swear in here. I don't have anything against that. As long as you're not like swearing specifically at people. Like, that's fine. As long as you're just like I'm constantly fucking calling everybody a cunt and whatever. Like, you get used to it. There's a lot of swearing in here. I can't unhear. I'm so sorry, Grim. Oh, there is somebody over here. I know, Grim. I know. Look, where are you? I have probably some of the worst fucking stories about it. Like, there's one out there too. Like, I won't go into all of them. I feel like I've triggered everybody enough, but I literally have like the worst stories. Oh, this isn't the right gun for it. I just realized I didn't have it on the fucking single fire gun. That's alright. Back we go. Oh, man. Well, if anything, Azula's having a dream. Her little tail's ticking around. It's very cute. What's that? I cringe so hard. I want to curl in the corner in the shower crying. What, from the story or the shit shot? Sorry. The attendance a day 2, whatever. Oh, from the story. Well, I'm glad I didn't keep going, Grim, because the shower's not safe either. It's just, I have so many here. It's so bad. This is why I spray every year. Ironically, I didn't spray last year. So that's why I'm getting stuff. I should have. I could still do it. I've still got stuff to do it. This makes me happy I live in a country where we don't have these venomous monsters. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I watch a lot of like documentaries and shit, and I learn like all the new things coming through every year, and I'm like, Australia needs to stop producing new like venomous creatures. Honestly, I think we've got enough. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's mostly like you got to watch out for the fucking kangaroos. No worries, Grim. Don't go near kangaroos and water. See a kangaroo and water, stay the fuck away from it. Also, if you see a pretty giant bird, stay the fuck away from that too. I also just learned, fun fact, is cassowaries can swim. So, like, I thought that they could, like, kind of wade through water because they're so fucking tall. But, like, yeah, cassowaries are, like, basically, I think they're 7-foot tall birds that are, like, super, super beautiful to look at. But, yeah, they're, like, yeah, they're essentially raptors in bird format. And they will fuck you up. But, yeah, apparently they can just casually swim. I didn't know that. I'm trying to get some water on me. What else? Oh shit, Azula. Careful this. I have a keyboard cover for a microphone stand, and Azula has just decided to like roll over and like thump it. It's very hot, so Azula is like a Russian blue cross. And her coat is ultra thick, so she's been mostly like sleeping on the desk instead of on her bed. Because like normally speaking, if my air conditioners were working, she would normally just be like fully passed out in the air conditioning. But because it's not, for anybody that's new and that hasn't heard the story, is basically a few weeks ago, I was in the middle of streaming, and I'm like, fucking hell, it's really hot in here. It's like 23 degrees at like 2 a.m. What the fuck? And I just thought that like, I don't know, I thought that the air conditioner was just not working enough. I thought it was really trying its hardest. It turns out it was just pumping the ambient temperature of outside into the room, and it was broken. And then I'm like, oh, well, that kind of sucks. Like, it really sucks because, like, we need that, and it's about, like, summer was starting. This is the start of December. And so I went to, like, go to bed, and I turned on my bedroom air conditioning, and it was blowing, but it wasn't actually cold. So it was just like, what the fuck? And my 2 units are like 14 years old, so the parts no longer exist for them. It's discontinued ages ago and nothing else exists, so we can't get them fixed, which means it's to replace. And that's going to be a real struggle over Christmas, which really also sucks. So yeah, it's that's basically what's going on. So there's no reprieve from the heat, and I would normally like manage my various health conditions with like medicine and like temperature control. So because I can't retreat from like the day heat and I sleep during the day, it's really bad. Like I think today was about 37 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit off the top of my head, but yeah, it's a bit warm and it's supposed to keep getting warmer. Like this is only like where it's still in the first month of December at this point. But yeah, basically like what do you call it? We with the air conditioning being the way it was up until like last week, I basically only slept like a couple of days since the start of December. So last week's PUBG, oh my fucking god, if you guys hadn't seen it, definitely watch the VOD because I was kind of like just lost the plot from like exhaustion and was just kind of going nuts. Plus, there's some like apparently very adorable shit in there as well that I did. Like, yeah, the Celsius is better anyhow. Yeah, I'm starting to get used to like talking about like the two different temperatures. I just know that if I was playing anything other than RimWorld, I could click off and we wouldn't lose audio. But sorry, not RimWorld, fucking PUBG. I got RimWorld on my brain this whole week. But anyway, like PUBG is one of the few games I've got where if I click off it, we lose audio. So I kind of like can't. So we should make a team. We could be called the Heatwave Squad. Oh god, I would have thought like Hot Shots would be a bit better, Grim, or anything along those like lines. And yes, I did not put any thought into that. Where am I? Am I near the waterfall? It's that way. Alright, fuck off, bitch. Get out of my way. I'm trying to get to this fucking waterfall. Alright, I got so close to it last time. I was 1 second off touching down the water. I keep forgetting to do this. I'm trying to get to the waterfall. Hot shots. Maybe it was males only. Yeah, whatever. I don't see how that would be that. I don't know. I was gonna say something else, Graham, but I'm like, I'm restraining myself, man. I can try to. So for the most part, it's like generally kind of safe for work here, except like the occasional like innuendo or something like that occasionally flies. Something occasionally inappropriate is said. Not close enough. But like, yeah, it's mostly like relatively cleanish here. I don't know. I was gonna say except for when Grim's around, but like I gotta stop saying that. Oh man. I love how Azula has immediately gone back to the spot on the desk that she was before. She's like, she tried to sleep on her bed for like more softness, more comfort, but now she's back. She's back on like the fucking solid desk. And so yeah, I'm a bad influence on you. You're terrible, Grim. You and Triantha. When you, Triantha, and Shadow are all here, you're the fucking like worst like example on me ever. Like shit just gets weird. So I got my own show to run. Good luck with the game. Take care of yourself. You hear? Yeah, all good. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out and chatting. I just like when people come and like say hello and hang out. I do hope not to talk so much about spiders next time I see you. But yeah, I hope your stream goes well as well. Oh, thank God, I'm actually near somebody. I just want to like kill somebody, you know? Like we had that weird first game of the night where I had like, what was it, like 13 kills or some shit, and then it's just been like peaceful and serene. Like this place is beautiful. I love this place. This is amazing. Don't sweat it. It was fun. I can't help but sweat it. It's too hot. But yeah, have fun. I'm sorry. I'll stop with the bad jokes eventually. Maybe. This person wants in the building, but oh my god, I just walked through door to door. You know, I haven't got one of these things. So thinking that as I posted it. Don't worry about it. It just gives me ammunition. Gives me ammunition for bad jokes. But anyway, you have fun. Good luck with your Good luck with your stream as well. I need this gun. I was like, where is my second gun? And then I realized it was a third. Hold up. There we go. But yeah, I finally got fucking somebody after a bit. All right, I still haven't worked out how to use a mortar, so I guess I'm going to stop outside and see what I can do with this. Let's see, what is it? 2, 1, 2. Why can't I get that out? This gun. Can you take it out? Can I set it down? Can I put it down somewhere? I'll tell you what, let's drop it and find out. Drop that. Okay, now we're picking it up. Okay, all right, hold up. Okay, I've never actually got this to deploy, so this isn't a good idea. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, how do I adjust range? Is up and what? Is it that? No. Oh, wait. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. I don't know how far this is going. I don't know if I'm near anybody, but I guess we're going to be going that way, so please don't hit the thing right next to me. What the hell? You know, I've been wondering whether or not other people... Hold up, I've got to do this. I've got to do this. Is that low enough? I want to try to hit that fence or the roof for the next... Where is the fucking shot? Hold up. Oh, it cleared it. All right, leave this thing alone. That's probably dangerous to leave that sitting there, but all right. Also, corn. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that, but there was corn in my game. It looked like firm corn too, so sorry about that. Fucking new Twitch terms and conditions or whatever does say that I can get away with a little bit of corn here. No, it doesn't. I'm sorry. That was awful. That's it. It's a pretty corny joke you made. It was the worst joke I think I've ever made. Like, I think that's right up there with one of the worst. For sure. Did you? Yeah, I got the proper thing. Alright, I'm pretty close, I think, to the circle. Hold on. Yeah, I'm pretty close to the circle. Let's put it up there. Whoa, get that out of my face. Yeah, anyway. Let's see. Helmet, sure. There is a few houses here, so maybe I can get a couple of decent guns. Like, this gun isn't bad, this one. I've gotten used to it, and I've come to realize it has to be on single fire, which is ironic because it's one of, like, the burst mode ARs and stuff, right? So, realistically, I shouldn't need it like that. But, you know, it works, so it is what it is. I also feel like, oh, hello. That's a nice scope. That's a real nice scope. There's also a teapot, so I guess tea, perhaps. What are you doing? I have one grenade. In that house? Hold up, is that window open? You know, there used to be a way to just punch through. I reckon. You sound like you might be just inside here, though. Like, right about... Oh, no, you might be in there now, actually. Hold on. That might clear that. Might be on the other side. I feel like they're outside. Whoa. The hell did you shoot at? The fuck you doing, mate? I did not need to scope for that, but it happened anyway, I'll tell you that much. Anywho, let's see. What's we got in here? We've got one of these things. They're not a bad gun. I'm not a great fan of like using them. Also, there's a lot of green ammo in here. I've got actually quite a lot. I've got 100. I should probably head towards the circle. I guess we go loot this guy. I love this. There's also a door right next to me. I don't know if you guys saw that. I think this person like legitimately thought I was going to walk through the building. You have a car? Hello. This is changing up the speed real quick in this game. I now have all the attachments and shit. Well, not the attachments per se, but I've got the good shit. Also people over this way, so I guess since I've got the scope and I've got the gun for the distance, let's go say hello. Where are they? They're a little bit further back. They're like how far back? I might be able to. I might be able to fuck with them before I have to go into zone. I'm pretty close to it. Like they sound like they're just down in here. And it is like a solid run back, but if I can scope a couple of people, get rid of a few, then they're not behind me anymore. Where are you? Hello? Coffee is done, by the way. Last little bit of spider related. There was this thing I wanted to get. Was it to get back years back? It was something like sonic sound repeller. You plug into a wall and sound wide repels spiders without spraying other toxic stuff. Yeah, I looked at that for snakes in this area at one point as well. You could pretty much put it anywhere. There was also a rodent version of it as well. Because I have mentioned a couple of times how there was the neighbors across the road for a time had a lot of like broken down cars kind of like parked in their backyard, and they were kind of like, I guess, parting out bits and pieces of it into another car that they had that they were working on. It was like a project thing, and or possibly, I guess, like selling individual bits or whatever. Whatever they're doing wasn't my business, but because they had all the cars parked outside and stuff, we ended up with like obviously like rats and mice and shit over in their like yard. And then when the neighbors behind us got chickens, we ended up, of course, all the rats and birds and stuff like that wanted to go and hang out in the yard behind us. So all the rats would come from across the road, basically like pass by our house through our yard and go to like all the chicken feed and stuff. And then they'd kind of like, I guess, kind of think it was too far to go back across the road every night and just like bunker down in temporary space, and just ended up building like a nest in our roof at one point. And they kind of come back every winter. But the guy did get rid of his chickens, or I don't know what he's done with them, but they were gone at the end of this winter. So I'm hoping that we don't keep getting that issue every winter now. Like, it could still happen. There's still like, we're still in a suburban area, so you're still going to get like people leaving bins open and scraps out and pets having like leftover food and all sorts of stuff. Like, there's still going to be them in the area. But I really did look at like the sound wave one for like just popping it up in the roof, because the house that I'm in is basically, it's a duplex. So even though there's like a, what do you call it, like one of those like fire barrier walls or whatever that goes up through the center of the building, I know for a fact, because I fucking built the thing, had it built or whatever, that through the various process of inspection and whatnot, that it doesn't actually fully meet the roof. Like, there's like little gaps that like are too small to put a brick and stuff, and it still passed all inspection and all that shit. So I guess it's not illegal, but at the same time, it's just like obviously big enough holes that like rats and mice and stuff can like transfer between each side of the roof. So even if I wanted to like, say, like bait out my roof, like they'll just come back, they'll go over to the other side and bunker over there until they get sick of them, and then